11 warning signs of a bad transmission shift solenoid. Did you know that over 90% of automatic transmission issues stem from just one small component? We're breaking the 11 telltale signs of a failing transmission shift solenoid. A critical part that can make or break your vehicle's performance. What is a shift solenoid? A shift solenoid is a small yet vital electromechanical valve responsible for controlling transmission fluid flow in an automatic transmission. This fluid pressure is what enables smooth gear shifts, ensuring that your car moves efficiently without jerks or hesitation. The Transmission Control Module, TCM, senses in your vehicle. Regardless of whether your car has a traditional automatic, a manual with automatic control, or even a continuously variable transmission, CVT. If shift's primary role in keeping everything running smoothly fails, the results can be. Let's get into the 11 signs that your shift solenoid might be going bad. Ignoring them could lead to costly repairs. 1. Delayed gear shifts. One of the first and most common signs of a failure is a delay when changing gears. What happens? 1. Your car hesitates before shifting, especially when accelerating. 2. The solenoid does not properly regulate fluid pressure, causing a delay in gear engagement. Why it is important? 1. This can increase stress on the transmission, causing premature wear of other components. It affects driving performance, making moving forward or joining highways more risky. 2. Stuck in a gear, can't shift up or down. If your car refuses to shift gears, it could be due to a faulty shift solenoid that is preventing transmission fluid from flowing. What happens? 1. The car gets stuck in gear, usually first or second, making acceleration nearly impossible. 2. En algunos casos, la transmisión no cambia de punto muerto o de marcha atrás. Why it is important? 1. The engine may overheat. 2. If left untreated, this could lead to total transmission failure. 3. Erratic or sudden change at los cambios de marcha se sieten impredecibles, también hay señales incorrectas en la transmisión. What happens? 1. The car shifts gears too early, too late, or at random times. 2. Shifting gears feels rough, jerky, or inconsistent. Why it is important? Sudden shifting causes increased wear on transmission components, which leads to costs. 2. A faulty solenoid can make driving unpredictable, increasing the risk of accidents. 4. Transmission warning light, check engine light may also appear. Most modern vehicles will alert you when something low Q succeed. 1. The transmission warning light or check engine light turns on. 2. Your vehicle's onboard diagnostic system, OBD2, detects abnormal fluid pressure or erratic changes. Why it is important? 1. Una luz de transmisión intermitente nunca debe ignorarse si se trata de un problema urgente. 2. Ignoring this can result in transmission overheating and permanent damage. 5. Gear slippage, unexpected loss of power. If your car randomly shifts gears while driving or has difficulty staying in gear, what happens? 1. You feel a sudden loss of power when the car shifts into neutral. 2. The engine revs too high or too low, but the car does not accelerate properly. Por qué es important? 1. Shifting slips can be dangerous, especially at high speeds or on highways. 2. If the problem is not resolved, it may lead to total transmission failure. 6. Strange noises, grinding, clicking, or moaning noises, unusual sounds when shifting gears could mean that your transmission is having difficulty engaging properly. What happens? 1. You hear grinding, knocking or grinding noises when shifting gears. 2. The shift solenoid is causing improper engagement, making the gear sound rough. Why it is important? 1. Ignoring these noises can lead to catastrophic transmission failure. 2. Burnt or low transmission fluid can also be internal damage. 7. Hesitation or sudden jerks when accelerating. A faulty shift solenoid can cause delays or jerky movement. What happens? 1. The car feels slow when accelerating. Why it is important? 1. Hesitation when merging or passing can be dangerous in traffic. 2. El desgaste interno aumenta, reduciendo la vida útil de su transmisión. 8. Activation of emergency mode, car gets stuck in single gear. Emergency mode is your car's self-protection mechanism to prevent further transmission damage. What happens? 1. The car stalls in second or third gear and does not change gears. 2. The engine limits power output, restricting acceleration. Why it is important? 1. If your car goes into limp mode, it is a sign of a serious transmission problem. 2. Check your vehicle immediately to prevent further damage. 9. Low fuel consumption. A malfunctioning shift solenoid can force the engine to work harder, resulting in increased fuel consumption. 1. You notice a significant drop in miles per gallon, mpg. 2. The transmission does not shift at the right times, causing the engine to burn more fuel. Why it matters? 1. Waste fuel equals waste money. 2. Repairing the solenoid can restore proper gear efficiency and save fuel costs. 10. Burn smell, transmission fluid overheating. A burn smell from your car is a serious signal of transmission overheating. What happens? 1. The overheating can cause irreversible damage to the transmission. 2. The low or burned transmission fluid must be replaced immediately. Your transmission relies on clean fluid to function properly. If the liquid is dirty, low or contaminated, it is possible the changed solenoid has difficulties in regulating pressure, which generates serious transmission problems. What happens? Use an OBD2 scanner to identify problems related to the changed solenoid. Visit to a trusted mechanic to diagnose and solve the problem as soon as possible. Did this help? Press the I like button, subscribe to receive more advice on car care, and press the bell icon so as not to miss any new video. Do you have transmission problems? Leave a comment below with your symptoms and solve the problem together.